Hello everyone, we hope you're all doing smashing. For today's valued viewer request, we have from blank. My apologies, I forgot to put your name down because I'm a silly Billy. It's from the PAF-IAF axis with a bias on PAF. Remember, we have to split 50-50 between IAF and PAF bias. Today is PAF. Can you recreate famous Lahore dogfight? So this will be 1965. 4 F-86 Sabres versus 6 to 8 IAF Hunters. Most incredible and interesting thing of this dogfight is all fighters fight in a circle over the city of Lahore with low flight level, firing bursts of guns. And the people see them from the buildings and house roofs make huge noises like they are in Basant, a kite flying festival in subcontinent. People don't be afraid to get hit, but those pilots are afraid. Crazy. Just standing on their roofs watching the dogfight. As those told later. Grim Reapers, here's a link of the incident. We've got that, and we've got another one here. So let's go. Air battle over Lahore, 20th September 1965. Wing Commander Shafiq Chughtai gives a fascinating account of an encounter over the historic city of Lahore. Lahore had earned itself a place of distinction the moment the war started in 1965. On the one hand, it became a target of enemy attacks, boasts and propaganda claims, and on the other, its citizens became both participants in and spectators to Pakistan counter-offensive in the theatre. One of the unique spectacles they witnessed was a rare dogfight between 10 fighter aircraft right over the city. Of these, 4 were PAF Sabres, while the others were 4 IAF Hunters and 2 IAF Nats of the enemy air force. Interestingly, it was the last dogfight of the war. It all started on the evening of 20th September when 4 fighter bombers were ordered up into the air by the air defense controller. Squadron leader Changazi, followed by Flight Lieutenant Anwar ul Haq Malik, Jilani and Amanullah, lifted off in twos, and as they were still climbing, the controller came on the radio. Victor 125 Angels 20 patrolled between Kazur and Lahore. It appears that the enemy mistook this combat air patrol for an offensive mission poised to cross the border, and it started scrambling fighters to intercept our planes over our territory. The ensuing air battles saw the loss of 2 enemy aircraft, so that's going to be IAF, and the number could have been higher if the enemy had not broken off the engagement, and the Sabres had not been deferred by the fast approaching darkness into giving up the chase of the fleeing enemy. Of course, these are not all weather fighters. Maintaining a steady climb, the Sabres set course for Kasur. They levelled off at the planned height, and a few minutes later they had reached Kasur Kemkaran sector. At 20,000 feet, with the afternoon haze and the glare, nothing was visible down below. It was the 14th day of the war, and it was a long time since our ground forces had captured the important town of Kemkaran, about 6 miles from Gazur. Fighting was now going on a few miles south of Kemkaran. The Sabres now turned about and headed for Lahore. All was quiet and peaceful, only the steady roar of engines broke the silence. Suddenly, SAGSAR radar beamed a warning. 4 bogies climbing well inside enemy territory heading north. Soon the Sabres were over Lahore. They had been circling over the historic city at a lower height with eyes scanning the air above, behind and ahead. When out of the corner of his eye, Amanullah caught some dark specks below. 2 bandits about 5,000 feet below 11 o'clock, he yelled on the intercom. With a flick of hands, the 4 fighters jettisoned their spare tanks, we've got a few stories about that, to get ready for the fight. Except Amanullah, number 4 in the formation, nobody had yet sighted the enemy. On guidance by his wingman, Jilani now spotted the approaching enemy and recognized them as hunters. The 2 Sabres peeled over like graceful birds of prey and slashed down, angling towards the enemy. Changazi, the leader, was on the climb when suddenly he spotted 2 hunters at 12 o'clock diving towards Jilani at about 3,000 feet, followed by Malak, who was keeping his tail clear. Changazi streaked down towards the 2 hunters. It was an interesting situation. 2 hunters pursued by 2 Sabres, which in turn were followed by 2 hunters, and the end of the line was made up by 2 Sabres again. The calm air over Lahore was filled with a thud, thud, thud of machine guns and hissing of tracers from the fighting aircraft, and thousands of Lahorites, despite the air raid warning, came out of their houses to witness the show of death. The formations clashed with a high screaming reaching its crescendo as the fight developed into a melee. The sky over Lahore was a jumble of criss-crossing, diving, climbing fighters. Changazi braced his controls. With eyes fixed on the gun sight and his spine slightly arched, he veered sharply to the left as his quarry went through a high G-turn. The silhouette of the bandit had started filling in his gun sight, and as he came within range, he pressed the button, letting out a short burst. The bullets went home and hit the fuselage of the Hunter. The enemy wavered slightly, but continued pursuit of the Sabres ahead. Changezi waited for a brief moment and fired the guns with the old tenacity of a pilot who feels the kill in his bones. He did a steep turn left, flicking over and then climbing, all the time chasing the Hunter as if glued to his tail. The enemy tried all types of evasive tactics but could not throw away the determined Changezi. Diamonds of the gun sight again closed on the silhouette and he squeezed off the firing button for about 2 seconds. This was the end for the Indian. Giving out plumes of smoke and flames, the enemy reeled away and went straight down into his doom. The pilot could not bail out. In the meantime, Changezi's wingman Malik stopped giving radio calls of the tail clear. Changezi called him but could hear nothing. There was a lot of radio talk going on between Jalini and Alamullah. He called out again, but no contact. At this time, Malik was engaged in another death struggle with 2 supersonic Nat fighters, which had suddenly come out of the blue and pounced upon him as he was keeping Changezi's tail clear. One of the Nats sneaked near him and gave a long squirt with his guns, and as the bullets landed straight into his right wing, the Sabre lurched. Surprised at this sudden turn of events, Malik, who had shot down a missteer during the historic Battle of Sargodha on September the 7th, now looked into his mirror and saw another Nat fast closing on him with leader's guns blazing. The Sabre was badly hit, but Malik kicked his controls and banked hard. The Nat cut across and got his fire converging at an angle and then veering to meet his line of flight from below, giving Malik another burst, a long burst, sending the Sabre into a threat to spin. Malik brought it straight, but dense fumes had started filling his cockpit. He put the aircraft in a shallow dive. Fumes had started getting worse and the controls were not answering properly. The RT was dead and he set course for base. However, on the way the conditions worsened and he had to bail out. By evening he reached his base safely. The grim dogfight went on between 3 Sabres and 5 enemy fighters, 300s and 2 Nats. Jelani and Amanullah maintained their chase of the 2 Hunters despite continuous pecking by the Nats. Amanullah was keeping Jelani's tail clear when suddenly he spotted 2 Nats closing on him. He broke, and after manoeuvring hard, he kept himself clear of the attack. While containing the Nats, one of the Hunters, which was being chased by Jelani, banked hard and manoeuvred to get behind Amanullah. He closed in and opened fire, but tracers went wide, and Amanullah veered sharply to the left. The Hunter shot ahead. In the meantime, Jelani had grimly maintained his chase of the other Hunter. The enemy seemed to be a good pilot and took various evasive tactics through high Gs, but Jelani kept his pursuit, gradually getting nearer and nearer. His persistence paid off when the shouter of the Hunter filled his gun sights, whatever a shouter is. As it came within range, he moved his finger on top of the firing button and held it down. The Sabre shuddered as the recoil of 6 half-inch machine guns and a stream of armor-piercing and incendiary bullets slammed into the fuselage of the enemy. The Hunter started spitting smoke and flames as it careered down towards the ground. Flight Lieutenant Jelani, who had mortally damaged a Nat in the earlier combat near Ferozepur on September 13th, was later awarded Tamga-e-Basilat. With 2 Hunters gone, the Indians thought it better part of valor to disengage and leave a home. The 3 gallant fighters returned to their base safely. Okay, let's go and reenact the fight. Welcome to Lahore. Lahore is actually about 15 miles ahead. I've got myself here. I'm Changezi. Sorry for the pronunciation. RC, you're Jelani. Hello, Mr. Jelani for today. And we've got 2 of the other boys here. They're going to be played by AI. We're going to charge in because we're charging back to defend Lahore. And let's hope there's no Hunters. Oh, we haven't got Hunters in DCS, so we've had to use MiG-19s. I don't know, it's the closest I think we can get. They're a bit better than Hunters, but that's just the way it is. You ready, RC? Recage your gun sight. Cap moving into echelon left. Right, don't forget to jettison tank system, RC. I know what you're like. I wouldn't forget, personally, I wouldn't forget, but I know you might. That was all I'm saying. Ignore the massive 3 international airports that shouldn't be at Lahore. Just ignore them. We didn't see anything.
What, is Lahore the town out there?
Lahore, yeah. Oh, there's a joke to be made there. I'm just not quite sure what joke I could have made. If you're behind, do a few checks in your 6, RC. I can't really check my 6. Oops. Oscillating fingers. Oh my! Nothing happened. Right. Bags off, RC. Action. Bags off and check. Oh my, we're merged! We're merged with Hunters. Oh, my tanks are coming off. My tanks are coming off. No! RC,
do the other button too.
Yes! Action!
2 buttons.
Yep, okay, we are merged. I've lost... okay, one of our guys gets shot. Yep, is that you firing or not?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to come and join you on yours. Check the 6. Oh, got one behind me, but
Get this guy?
not have a solution.
Got it.
Okay, because they've got a load of other bad guys coming to get... safe. I'm going to follow him in just in case. Good show. Yeah, it was a pilot snipe. Okay, I'm backing you up, RC. So, rotate, but keep fast. Remember, if we go slow, we're going to get shot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm right behind you now.
That guy.
Okay, yeah, we've got big hunters on our... In fact, we've got them everywhere. Okay, one has just been released behind me. I'm going to head on to him. I'm below you. You got one on your 6. You got one on your 6. Just maneuver. He can't maneuver with you with those things, with those wings. I'm going to come and take him off your back now. Okay, I'm going to start firing now.
I got 2.
Guns. Bang. Brother. Yep. Shit, I've lost the dogfight.
Maneuvering behind him.
Roger. I'm with you. You're getting shot.
Going straight up.
Yeah, you are. Well, one. If you're in a right low.
No, I'm going up.
Okay, ignore it. Good shot. Is that you?
Yeah.
Nice. RC's on form today.
Killed him. Though.
Is he dead? I don't think he's dead, RC.
No.
Just go and finish him.
Is he?
Yeah, I might have it in my terrible skill bracket to be able to finish him. Hits, and he's down. Right.
No. Guy shot.
All right.
He's dead.
Just carry on fighting. Just keep fast. Okay, emerge with a douchey bag. And he's on my 6, and there's nothing you can do to turn with me, mate. Nothing you can do. Turn with me with the silly folded wings that aren't folded. And I'm going to outturn you all day. Shit, I almost crashed. Right, watch out if I can press ability.
No crash.
I'm trying not to. I am, however, outturning him like a beast. He's going to try and climb with his terrible spool engines, and I'm going to drop right onto the back of him, RC, and go for a snap. Yes, I am. I'm going to do it. You're not going to stop me. Yes, he is. Oh, he's are you in a right, slow right?
No, I was just firing up again.
Right, no, it's after an AI guy. Must help AI guy. Longest deflection shot in history! Come on, let me get in for a shot. Trying to help my guy out. Push. We're doing not horrible big arcs, just what that hunter wants to do. Come on,
that
get ahead
guy's
of
out of the fight.
Okay, I'm all over my guy now. We're up quite high now. I'm in a left circuit. Go heading low now. Oh, should be nailing this guy, but I'm all over the place. I mean.
Passing.
I'm shooting him out. I'm up high, now heading down. Oh god, such a terrible shot. Come on, Cap. I can't even put him up. Oh, and I'm hit. Damn it. Right, I'm still going. Keep it going. No. Yep. No. Yep. Is he going down? No. I'm still on him with no gun sight. Probably going to fight better like this anyway. Still in the game. Sweet, I just made myself a target. I'm not letting you go, buddy. We're going down together.
Firing on a guy.
Negative. I will be very shortly. God damn it! How can I literally hit that much sky without hitting an aeroplane? Probability.
I took a guy down.
Hold on.
And almost took me down at the same time.
Still on my guy. We are going to die together, friend. Or I'm going to get in this flat spin. Either way, it's fine. No, we're going down together. Or I can just lose visual. No, there he is. Ah, god damn it. What a terrible fight. Come on. Ah, I see him again. I see him. Okay, buddy. Remember me? Is that you firing?
Yep.
Nice. I think you've killed them all, RC. Look at his elite RC skills. Finish him off. Oh, he's still going, RC, he's still going.
He's out of the fight, though.
Roger. Okay, you go and scan. I can probably take this guy down with my limited skill. You go and look for others. It might still be up. I think I've counted 4 or 5. Oh, he's ejected. No, he hasn't.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, he has. Nice. Right. I'm just going to do an F10 check because we could be here all day looking for it. Back. No, yep, hostile right in front of you. Shooting at you, possibly.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, he was shooting me.
I think it's just Maneuver killed himself. No, he hasn't.
Oh.
Right, I've got all the energy on him and I'm tracking him. Hey, baby. Do you have a girlfriend in... Where the hell are we? Lahore? Got some hits on him. And he's not smoking and he's not struggling.
It's going out.
In my mind. Look, we're just all around him now. Terrible maneuverability of this hunter. 3 of us, 4 of us all over him. Such a superior airframe. Ah, damn, he's doing his one party trick. He's doing a zoom. RC, he's gone high. He hasn't got the fuel for it. He hasn't got the endurance for it. Not like us, though. Okay, I'm all over him. Might get a little pop at him here, actually. Okay, baby. Where do we leave off?
Are you shooting at him?
Yeah, I'm right on him. Haha, get him, boys! Ba, 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 ba. Nice shooting! Look at RC. Right. I think... Yeah, wow, all 4 of us survived. There was no cheating there. Everything was proper. And our guys weren't set high either. I think that was all RC's kills. 6
I
down.
have to say, I went with the uncaged sight, and it was much better.
Oh, really? Wow. I really wasn't expecting that. Turns out those Hunter MiG-19s were just terrible. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you later.
Even with their afterburners.
No fancy afterburners, I'd say. Lahore is safe once more.